Okay, we're back for our chicken. And to cut chicken, we have a different cutting board. This is a plastic cutting board with a ridged edge to catch any of the scraps or juices from the chicken. These breasts are pretty thick. We want them to be skinnier than this, so we're going to cut them lengthwise. Before I do that, you don't need this fat on this chicken breast, so we can take that off, just the fat part. Sometimes Sprouts runs a really good deal. We got these for $1.99 a pound, but they're the big ones, so we can cut them lengthwise to make them skinny for tenders or smaller. And you can typically get about 3 out of this. And that's our meat. We are going to add this to the Instant Pot. I love cooking with the Instant Pot. It allows you to cook quite quickly, and we can get some good shredded chicken with it. And I can do some other stuff while we're working here. So I'm gonna add some olive oil there. It's about 2 tablespoons. And I'm just gonna coat this chicken. I'm gonna use a fork. I don't want to get my hands all chickeny. Chicken carries salmonella, and it's actually probably one of the worst for foodborne illness, and I don't want to wake up with diarrhea tonight. So we're just going to coat the inside so that it's fully covered, but we want to make sure that each chicken breast is seeing some steel, I think this is steel. And so you can see that I'm really just working it in here. And then the next thing that we're going to do is take our seasoning, which you can either use this Tony Chachere's or you can use this Louisiana Creole. But just any Creole seasoning works. And we're just going to pour this over the top. Just one layer. And so what this is, it's a mixture. First ingredient is likely salt. But you see, we're only getting one side, which keeps it from being too salty. And we get pretty good flavor out of this. So you can read here, we've got the spices. So we have salt, spices, dried red pepper, dried garlic, paprika. No MSG. We like that. No MSG. That's monosodium glutamate. And then we'll throw this in the Instant Pot for 20 minutes on high. It's time to make some enchiladas. So I got my Pyrex. This is 9x13. And instead of coating with cooking spray, what I'm going to do is coat with some olive oil on a paper towel. And that's just as good without the harmful ingredients in that cooking spray. I'm going to set that oven to 375. I have chicken cooking in the Instant Pot. And then I'm going to saute the vegetables and move on. So, we don't have onion with us today, but if we did, then you would be sauteing the onion presently for this enchilada casserole. Since that's not the case for us, we're just going to put everything into a bowl to where we can put that into the skillet to saute, because everything else was just sauteing together at the same time. So we're going 6 cloves of garlic diced. That was 6 that we had. Then we're going to add in 2 cups of beans. That's a half. That's a cup. Cup and a half. 2 cups. Okay. And then I'm going to chop up this bell pepper. We want this to be diced. Sharp knife, get it right there. You're going to rip this part out cleanly, and it'll just come out, seeds and all. You can put that to the side. This actually pops out, and we're good to go. This bell pepper is washed. You're going to want to cut the butt off for easier chopping. We can put these to the side for now. We're just going to cut slices that we will then dice. Remember to use your claw and pulling from front to back, pulling towards you. We're going to add our diced green chilies. This is 4 ounces. Okay. Let's see what else we have. We have corn on the menu. You don't need to put corn. And that's it. We're going to throw this on the skillet. See you there. Okay, here we go. We've got our vegetables in the skillet with our beans. What we want to look for is that our garlic is getting to a nice golden color. So after a few minutes, you're going to want to add the enchilada sauce to this so it can roast together. And we're going to add 2 cups. There's about 1/3 of a cup. Another 1/3. There's 1 1/3. 1 2/3. 1 3/3. On simmer, there's about a medium heat. We just want to see that simmer together. Let those beans soak in the flavor of the garlic. Even though we don't have onion, the enchilada sauce that we have does have onion, but if you do have onion, then it's going to be even better. Okay, so I added my chicken, 3 cups, which is about 2 pounds. 2 pounds of breast. You want to make sure that it's all mixed up with your enchilada sauce. Now at this point, I think it starts looking pretty good. And so we have our 8 tortillas ready, 8 tortilla halves, or 12 tortillas. And we have our pan ready. So this is almost ready to go to be moving over. And you can see I've got a light simmer going. Since it's been simmering for about 2 minutes, I can remove this from the heat and set this aside. I think it's all fairly well combined. And we're not really going to find that brownness here because we have that sauce in there, but that's okay. It's going to cook more in the oven. We just want it to be combined. Covered our dish with foil. We're going to throw that in the oven for 20 minutes. And then if you didn't put cheese on it, then it should be done. If you did, then you're going to take the foil off and cook for 10 more minutes. Alright, here we go. We've got our enchilada casserole. Fresh out of the oven. Carefully peel off that foil if you didn't use cheese. Oh, doesn't that look beautiful? That looks amazing. Let's dig into it. Got a little piece. Don't forget your oven mitt. This is a hot plate. Hot plate. It's fresh. It's got everything you need. This is a great meal, all inclusive. Plate it. There we go. Don't forget your toppings.